If there's one thing I actually care about in life, it's video games. Anyway, to play games, you need to buy them, and for retro games, prices may vary, but overall, it wasn't that hard to get a good game in good condition for an older console for a fair price. Until the beginning of the decade, that is, because for the past 2 years, retro gaming has been very expensive. Prices have skyrocketed. Only around 5 years ago, a copy of Pokemon Emerald, you could get one for like 20 bucks loose, and now it's over 150. Or maybe even 200 if you want a copy with a new battery. It doesn't even come with a manual or box or anything. And at one point, you could get the PS2 with a whole bunch of games for like 30 bucks, maybe even less. And now, some stores charge over 100 for a console by itself. And worst of all, we have Earthbound, one of my favorite games of all time, and I am beyond lucky to actually own a copy of it. It's one of my favorite games of all time, like I said, but it is also one of the most sought after, and because of that, it's also one of the most expensive. It's been kind of hard to find a good price for ever since it came out, but only 3 years ago you could still get a copy of it for under 200, but now it goes on eBay for 400. So what caused all of this? Well, you can already probably guess it by now, but it's mostly because of the pandemic. Everyone being stuck at home last year and the year before that, having nothing to do, but they keep getting all this money for the stimulus checks, and they all have all this money to spend, so a lot of bored people decided to revisit their childhoods, bought a bunch of older games and consoles, and so many people did that the whole market was pretty much, the supply was pretty low, the demand was pretty high, and demand exceeded the supply, and then everyone started charging more. There are a few other factors too, like how with, let's say, the Dreamcast or GameCube, those consoles didn't really sell very well back in the day, so there's a lot of people wanting to try them out now who never got to play them back in the day, and so since there's not a whole lot of supply and demand is pretty high, yeah, the prices are pretty high. Pokemon games, though, are probably the exception to this rule, where there's a lot of Pokemon games. Pokemon games sell a ton, but they're still insanely high just because they're so high in demand and everyone wants them. They got really bad about a year ago because of the series' 25th anniversary around that time, and I remember at one time, most of the DS Pokemon games went for almost $200 each on eBay. Well, it was complete in box, but cartridge only was like $150 or something for some games. So, but it got bad. But thankfully, those insane prices have gone down drastically recently, which I am very thankful for. And then we have the star attraction of this video. All of these websites, they're just price gougers. First, there's Luki Games, who charges almost $300. $300 for an OG Xbox. And you can get one with a whole bunch of games for only a little over $100 on eBay. There's Chrono Trigger for over $400. Yeah, yikes. Overall, though, compared to eBay, their prices for most items aren't that much more expensive. I'll just show in some of the some examples of what can happen on this website. At least in comparison to the utter king of price gouging on the gaming resale underworld, DK Oldies. Oh boy, here we go. Pokemon Yellow, over $135. It goes for $70 on Luki Games and $50 on eBay. I don't even know if it comes with a new battery or not. Thousand Year Doors, almost $200 complete in box on DK Oldies. Luki Games, it's about $120, and same on eBay. That's still a pretty steep price for a game, but it's at least not the same price as a brand new Switch Lite. And I already told you how much Pokemon Emerald was on eBay. Well, on DK Oldies, it's $280. And again, I don't even know if they include a new battery or anything. And no, it doesn't come with a manual or box. Even if it came with a manual or box and new battery, spending $280 on a game is just... Yeah, I like to collect video games. When it comes to that, having to spend hundreds of dollars for a single game, I'm out. I mean, I collect games that, I like and stuff, but I just don't want to spend that much on games. I mean, the only game I think I ever bought that was around that price was Chrono Trigger. That was cost me almost $200, and it was stupid of me to do that, but, yeah. after that, I decided never again because it's $200, and I don't have a whole lot of money. I'm not rich or anything. I'm a broke college student, so DK oldies, you suck. And oh yeah, they even charge $100 for a case alone of Pokemon Black 2. Yeah, you can definitely say they're for sure overpriced. You know what? Let's show the Earthbound price for the hell of it. You want to know how much we charge for Earthbound? $750. Yeah, you could get like a used car for, well, actually I don't know how much used cars cost. Yeah, as you can tell, I don't really drive a whole lot, so. But still, 700. It's like on minimum wage. It's like 100 hours of work for a video game. Actually, no, it's way more than that, counting taxes. But on the good side, there is good news at least. Game prices on eBay at least are going down slowly but surely. I don't think they'll ever get back to what they were before the pandemic, but they will go down. Some games might not, though, like Earthbound, Pokemon Emerald, Chrono Trigger. I kind of doubt those games will ever get back to what they were before the pandemic. They were going to cost probably a few $100s. Unfortunately, now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to go to work at my dead-end job to make more money to waste on more Pokemon games. See you all later, everyone.